So, I have a lot of friends that are engaged or married or have kids or have a girlfriend or whatever else. And I don't. And I think for the longest time, I wanted one, and I still do, don't get me wrong, I want one. But I'm not going after girls. I don't think I've ever gone after girls before. I've gone after a few, but not a lot. I know somebody that has gone after a lot of girls and always been rejected or let on or whatever else. The thing is, I feel like I need to focus on myself right now and not focus on other people and focusing on these hot girls or whatever else. Because I need to focus on myself. I need to have the right mindset. I can protect and provide for a girl all day long as they're not a gold digger. But I don't have the mindset. See, you have to have the mindset to do this. You can't just... If you think you're gonna have a perfect relationship when you get into a relationship and you're gonna be like, you need to do things for that girl. Okay, you can't just not do things. You need to do things for the girl. You also need to be in the right mindset. If you are not in the right mindset, you cannot be able to date her because you'll just hurt her and yourself over time. See, I have this friend that has gone after a lot of girls, and he says, "Oh, I'm never gonna get a girlfriend now. Nobody wants me," but that's not true. You are just approaching it. You need to step back and think, okay, why can I not get a girlfriend? Okay, now, before I continue, he is not in the position to get a girlfriend. Now, what I mean by that is his life is going to be changing in a couple months. So I feel like right now is not the appropriate time to get a girlfriend. Okay, now, but he needs to step back. Okay, he needs to step back and rethink his plan. Okay, why am I not getting a girlfriend? Here's the thing, my friend, he's ripped. He's ripped as you can be, as young as he is. He's in his early 20s, let's say that. But I don't know how he's approaching these girls, but obviously he's doing something wrong, and he needs to step back and rethink everything. And he wants a long-term relationship. If you want a long-term relationship, you need to look at girls long time. You can't just look at a girl and be like, "You're hot, I want you." You have to talk to them. You have to get to know them. You gotta be like, do I want to have kids with this girl? Do I see myself being with the girl in 10, 20, 40 years from now? You have to think like that. You can't be like, "Oh, hot girl, give me your number." You can't do that. Me, I want a girlfriend. I think probably 85% of my friends have girlfriends. And I think for a while, a long time, I was like, "Oh man, I'm never gonna get a girlfriend," all this stuff. But this last year, I've made peace with that, and I'm gonna make another video about being alone and why it's a good thing. I may be young and not know a lot, but I do know some things because I'm learning, and every time I learn about it, I want to talk about it with you guys. Now, if you want a girlfriend, you have to make sure you can provide for her, treat her like a queen. but you also have to make sure she doesn't stab you in the back. You have to make sure she's not a gold digger, or she's just dating you to get back at another guy. You gotta make sure this girl will be worth your time. You gotta make sure you are worth her time. If you are not worth her time, she will not be worth. You will not be worth her time. Sorry. I think I just messed it up. Anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You really have to look at everything. I mean, you can't miss a thing. Also, if you think that a girl is just like a boy, they're not, okay? If you think having a friend as a girl than having a girlfriend are the same, it's not. You're gonna be making love in the bed eventually, okay? Do you make love in the bed with your friends? No, you don't. If you do, then okay, you got friends with benefits. But you have to treat the girl differently. You can't treat her like a friend, more like a best friend, but like more than a best friend. You have to love her. You have to just love her, care for her, and just never, ever, like, you can't, you have to love her and care for her. You have to provide love, care, take care of her. You also have to think about other things, like your hygiene. Are you fat? Are you skinny? I'm skinny. A girl probably wouldn't want me because I'm skinny. Now, am I funny? Is my personality awesome? Yes. My opinion? Yes. My friend's opinion? Yes. But I feel like I am awkward at sometimes and I need to fix that. A girl wants a confident man, not a little boy. Okay? But here's the thing, that's another point. You also have to make sure that the girl is not gonna destroy your little boy inside you. You know, if you still have that little boy that wants to play video games, and the girl's like, why aren't you paying attention? You have to also think about, okay, do I actually want to date you now? Because you're gonna argue with her, obviously. You're gonna have arguments and disagreements. But if she's gonna act like you can't have fun, you can't be you, then you shouldn't date her. You have to be you. You can't fake yourself around other people. If you fake yourself around girls, the girl is gonna think, oh, I'm gonna fall in love with that person. Then later on in life, she finds out, oh, you're actually not that person I fell in love with. You're this person. You need to be you. You need to be confident in what you do. Now, my friend is a little awkward. I can tell you that. I'm not being rude. It's the truth. He's awkward. I'm awkward. I can't talk half of the time. I mean, listen to my voice. I get so embarrassed when I talk sometimes, but I have to just be like, you know what, whatever, who cares? It doesn't matter. But he also has to practice talking to girls. Now, has he talked to girls? 100%. He has. What I hear from him, he has talked to girls. He has gotten their phone numbers, or emails, or whatever else. But from what I see, he can never take the first step into getting a date or becoming a boyfriend and girlfriend. Why? I don't know. But he needs to step back and focus on something. Learn why he's not doing it and think about why it's not happening. He also has to think about, okay, what about in a couple months? I can't say too much what's gonna happen in a couple months, but let's say his life is going to be in a whole different direction in a couple months. And in my opinion, right now is probably not the best time to get a girlfriend when you know that your life is gonna be going in a totally different direction in a couple months. You do not want to hurt that girl, and she does not want to hurt you. Well, there are girls that want to hurt you. There are people that want to hurt you, and you have to look out for that. But you cannot hurt this girl. If you want a girl, you can't hurt her. That's not what a man does. A man protects and provides for a girl. So, if you're in your 20s or teens, like me, I'm in my teens or your 20s, I can't say my age, you can figure that out. It's okay, you know, you have your whole life, okay? You need to just slow down and focus on you. Don't focus on all these other butterflies, because they're flying away from you, okay? You're trying to get them and they're flying away. Instead, here's what you do. You stop where you are and you build a garden. Then eventually, those butterflies will fly to that garden. They will. Because that's where all the pollen or nectar or whatever else is in that garden. And butterflies like to be around gardens. So, what am I talking about? I mean, you need to build it yourself before you get a girlfriend. You think you're good enough right now? You're not. Am I good enough? Heck no, I can improve every time. Every day, you can improve. There is nothing that you can't improve on. You need to read a book, go on YouTube. You need to figure out why it's not happening and what I can do to make myself more attracted to girls. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a different content than I used to make, but I'm gonna start making this content. That I'm also gonna upload some gaming videos later on in the week. But for right now, we're gonna talk about just motivation and just never giving up on our dreams. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, cause you can never give up on your dreams. Ever. Never give up. Don't listen to anyone. Go after that dream that you want, because you know, you never know. One day your dream might become a reality.